Hi, I'm Sam, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that you're going to have to do in the army that potentially you hadn't thought about. Number 1, which virtually everyone will have to do at some point in time, is organise a day out. As you go through the ranks, those things are going to get more complex. When you're a young private to lance corporal to corporal, you're going to be organising days out for your sections, companies, squadrons to go for a meal. Nice and simple. As you kind of get further up the ranks, you're going to start organising adventure training to places anywhere really across South America, America itself. The world really is your oyster when it comes to adventure training in the army. So that's one thing you'll have to think about when you do join up, is organising that day out. And also it really adds benefit to your annual report as well. It gets you that extra half a point, 1 point that stands you out from a crowd and will also help you get promoted in the future. The second one is if you join certain cap badges or you do certain trades within the military, you're going to have to go through what's called develop vetting. From there, they will really look into your background. So if you join certain trades within the RLC, the INCOR, Royal Signals, and you are handling classified material, they are going to do severe background checks on you dependent on that type of security and classification of material that you will be handling. Therefore, at any point now, you need to really start segregating yourself from people who you may have an affiliation with that may have criminal backgrounds or are drug users or anything like that that could potentially have an effect on your career if you're going into a job that requires developed vetting and also enhanced vetting in the future. Number 3 is I've done it a few times, and probably a lot of people have done this a few times, and that is working over Christmas and also working over New Year as well. And if you're on tour and there's loads of people doing it, it doesn't really matter, no one really cares. But when you're on guard, for instance, over Christmas and New Year, and there's only a couple of people doing it, it can kind of suck. But don't worry, it doesn't happen every single year, but it just might be something that you can prepare yourself for, that you may have to do guard duty or some kind of duty over Christmas and New Year. Sometimes it might just be Christmas and not New Year. Sometimes it might just be New Year and not Christmas. I was really unfortunate. On my second year in the army, I had Christmas and New Year. However, that was like 18 odd years ago and I haven't done it since. But it is something that you may have to do in the future. Number 4 is play sports or do an athletics event that you have never done before in your life. So what might happen is you'll go to a certain regiment and you might have intercorps or an interregimental sports competition, and all they're doing sometimes is just looking for bodies just to represent that regiment, be it football, rugby, hockey, any of those type of ball sports, and also athletics. They might just say, right, Lance Corporal Mountcher, when I was a young Lance Corporal, you're doing the high jump or the long jump or the triple jump. I have never done that before in my life, and you can get quite apprehensive about it, but everyone else is in exactly the same boat. So when you do turn up to that athletics event and you're there to do the high jump, you're only 5'9" like me, and you know you're not going to jump very high. There's loads of other people who are in exactly the same boat as well. So it does actually turn out to be quite fun. So that's something else you might have to do while you're in the military as well. And number 5, a double barrel one here will be you'll have to fill out a will within the military, and you will also have to get life insurance as well, and that is paid for by yourself. The will, the army does, you'll just do that online when you join the army, and the life insurance you will pay yourself. I pay for life insurance my whole military career, and I've gone the maximum amount I can pay for the maximum payout to go to my family should anything happen to me. So You can look into it now, but you will get lots of briefs on that when you do join the army anyway, about getting life insurance and filling out your will. So those are kind of like 5 key points that I just want to put forward to yourselves, the things that you might do that you didn't realize when you do join the army. And there are going to be lots of other things as well that just come up totally out of the blue and you hadn't realized you'd be doing this in the army. But generally 9 times out of 10 they all have a benefit, and they turn out to be quite a good laugh as well. But if you do have any questions, please just put it in the comment section below and I'll always get back to them all. Take care. Bye.